Hey everyone, and welcome into a brand new hour of CBS Sports HQ. I'm Jacqueline D'Agostino. We know that football can be pretty unpredictable, whether it's with the players or coaching or the outcome. And I think a lot of us did see Bill Belichick coaching again, but particularly at the professional level in the NFL, something that I didn't have on my bingo card. And Haley Sutton, I don't think that you had this on your bingo card either. Is Bill Belichick potentially coaching at the college ranks and at UNC? We're still kind of waiting for it to be a sure done deal, but definitely not something that I saw coming personally, and I don't think many people did.
Nope, not at all. But what a way to end 2024, I guess, especially when we've seen how crazy college football has been. Look, that's what we've been following all week long, right? Bill Belichick confirming the news that he is in conversations to be the next head coach at UNC. He said, quote, "We've had a couple of good conversations. We'll see how it goes." And we're going to have to see how it's going. Remember, Bill Belichick hasn't coached a down of football since 2023. And if you remember, his Pats team finished 4-13 that season. And now after a stint in sports television, as Jacqueline mentioned, he could be returning to the sidelines to coach. But if you listened to HQ last week, our guy Logan Ryan had some thoughts, some predictions even about what this would turn into when it comes to Bill Belichick and this UNC conversation. Logan, when we spoke last week, to Jacqueline's point, I don't know that we thought it would get to this point. But here we are. You know better than anyone the type of coach Bill Belichick is. How have things changed for you now that we've had a week to discuss him potentially coaching at the college ranks?
Yeah, unreal news, right? I don't think anybody saw this coming. I know I was on the show last week, didn't really think much of it, and I said if he were to take it, it's probably to set his son up, Steve, who I played with at Rutgers, and he was a coach in New England when I was there as well. So there is some real truth to this. The talks are serious. My sources tell me this could happen in a day or two, yes or no. So it's not like this is going to happen guaranteed, but there's some real talks. And it is, I believe, a play to long-term get Steve Belichick to be the coach there in the next coming years. But Bill would have to coach first himself. And I don't think people saw Bill's success on TV. I don't think people knew his real personality. And I think we're starting to see it. He is relatable. He is funny. And he knows football at the highest level. And his pitch on the other day, if you heard it, is, hey, I'm going to build a program in college, if I do take that job, that will get guys to the NFL. And I know if I'm a high school kid and my goal is to get to the NFL, I would want to play for a guy like Steve Belichick to go to a program run like that, to understand what it takes to be successful. So I think he'll be successful in recruiting if that's the take. But there's some real heat to this, and this could happen the next day or so.
Logan, let me ask you this, because some of the conversation regarding Mac Brown specifically is that he was 73 years old and that he was just out of touch with college football look like today. I know Bill Belichick is obviously a completely different circumstance. We've seen the success that he's had at the NFL level. Is there anything that concerns you about like what it's like to coach in the NFL and that transferring over to the college level, especially when you think about NIL and the transfer portal? We had 100 kids enter on day one. So how do you think he's going to deal with just that change?
Look, Bill Belichick is not a guy that's going to promise you anything. Coming to New England Patriots, drafted, I wasn't promised a starting job or anything like that. I had to earn it. And now we see in college football with NIL, you're promising kids money before they play. You're promising positions in recruiting. You're saying, come here, you'll be the guy. That is not his recruiting pitch. His recruiting pitch is come in and earn it. And, you know, I think colleges need to make a splash. I think colleges need to raise NIL money. And what's better for a booster to say, hey, you have the greatest coach of all time coaching your college. Don't know how we got him, but we got him. We need some money. He's going to bring some players in here, and he's going to reward them after they play well. That is a model. After the kids play good for a season or two, then they get paid. So I think in college we see the Deion Sanders effect of having a big name and what that can draw in sponsors and TV rights and interest. And Bill Belichick will draw that attention to North Carolina. People will see that North Carolina game every single Saturday. It will be must-see TV if Bill Belichick's there and he's able to get some of these top players that might have a year left. If you're a top corner and you're a sophomore, why would you not want to go to Bill Belichick, who's coached Asante Samuels and Darrelle Revis's and Stephon Gilmore's? I would go there for a season to play for Bill Belichick to get ready for the NFL. So that is a great recruiting pitch to a lot of kids. And us former players just didn't know how he would handle talking to kids because he was really blunt to us, and this was our profession. But hey, if he's can sell them winning, then I think college kids will sign up for it.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? Kids today want to win and they want to make money. And Bill Belichick has proven that if you listen to what he's saying, that will come true. One more before we let you go for a second, Logan, because we got a lot to talk about concerning the NFL here. Something you mentioned kind of got my wheels turning a little bit. The Deion Sanders effect and what he has had on Colorado. Again, you were coached by Bill Belichick. So for the kids, kind of to your point, who are maybe concerned or have questions about what it would be like to be coached by Bill Belichick, even if it's at the college level, what would you tell those kids?
I mean, it's all about football and winning. Like if you're trying to win games, put your ego to the side. You're trying to do what's best, and this coach tells you, if you do what I tell you, or if you guys buy in, we will win. When I came to New England, the standard was there. They're already winning, and I was a part of something greater than me. And at the end of the year, I'm able to take pictures with my daughter and confetti falling down. I mean, I won a ton in the NFL, and it was all about football. It was about learning every single day. I got a master's degree in football learning from Bill Belichick, which allows me to win in NFL and then get a media job afterwards talking about NFL because I learned from the best. I think if you want an Ivy League degree, you want to go to Harvard or Yale to learn from the best and the smartest to set yourself up. Going to Bill Belichick in football is like getting an Ivy League degree in football, learning from the best to ever do it, that has success, has championships, has a winning percentage. And for those that love the game and truly want to learn the game, he's the one you go to learn it.
We just saw that pic of him standing next to Tom Brady. Not much more to be said after you see that. Logan Ryan's going to stick around with us, though, because like I mentioned, we got a lot of NFL to talk about. And for more of the NFL, make sure you keep it locked on CBS Sports HQ. We stream for 24/7 for free with all the highlights, reaction, and analysis from across the league. You can check us out on Paramount Plus or on the CBS Sports app.